Welcome to another InWheelTime podcast.
It's the award-winning InWheelTime car talk show. Just ahead, our car story of the week. We got recalls to tell you about, and our little radio podcast game called Guess the Sold Car Price.
Games that we play.
Plus, Jeff will have the cruise in and events calendars, and I'll bring you some of the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world Mars down at the end of the dais. Next to me, Jeffrey Dziekan. I am Nod Nordsma, and it's good to have you with me.
What about, what's his name?
David Ainsley?
Yeah.
Well, you know, he's back from vacation.
Yeah.
And we do have him under lock and key.
Standing by.
Yeah, he
Standing
checked
by.
in a couple of times this morning.
He had problems getting through inspection, his passport back into Texas or something, from Michigan. No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Huh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about our story of the week, shall we?
Okay.
I get to select the story of the week. And this week, the story is about deaths on the highway.
Oh, boy.
The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, sometimes known as IIHS, I'm sure you've heard of it, and the Traffic Injury Research Foundation released a study showing traffic fatality rates remain high in the U.S., while they are down in Canada and other countries. Road fatalities in the U.S. increased 33%
Wow.
to 43,230 folks from 2011 to 2021, the last year for which comparable data was available according to the July 31st report. Specific crash types associated with the biggest fatality increases in the U.S. were the same types of crash fatalities that decreased in Canada, according to the report. Over the years, included in the IIHS study, pedestrian and cyclist fatalities rose 64% in the U.S., but fell 17% in Canada. Large truck fatalities increased 54% in the U.S. and dropped 24% in Canada. And deaths involving crashes with young drivers declined 52% in Canada, but increased 17% in the U.S. One reason driving the difference is a policy and enforcement gap between the two countries, according to Becca Wiest, a senior research scientist with IIHS and co-author of the report. She says, I think the policies in the U.S. could be stronger, and I think enforcement in the U.S. could be more effective, she said. It's truly amazing to me. But, you know, all Canadian provinces except Quebec impose administrative penalties for low blood alcohol concentration levels, while in most U.S. states there is no penalty for driving with a level between 0.05 and 0.08%. Canadian police can demand a roadside breath test from any driver without suspicion of impairment, a condition required in the U.S. Speed safety cameras are big contributors to the enforcement of speeding laws in Canada, but these cameras are less popular in the U.S. due to concerns over automated enforcement. She says we need to step up our effort. U.S. road fatalities fell gradually for several years until the COVID-19 pandemic. Then they rose 11% in 2021 to 43,230, the most in a single year since 2005. With less traffic on U.S. roads, reckless driving increased as the pandemic waned. Thoughts?
Well, a lot. I don't know about a lot, but from 2011 to 21. That was the time frame you gave, right?
Yeah.
Well, going into 21, obviously you had COVID in 20. There wasn't a lot of I don't see a lot of law enforcement enforcing any traffic laws.
Well, and that was going to be my point.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the fact that it used to be that you could go on just about any freeway during the day, and at least one of the freeways in the Houston area, of which we have hundreds and thousands of miles of freeways,
Right.
you would find somebody running radar. You find them running radar occasionally on the Sam Houston Tollway, but not very often. The couple of thoughts is that, to me, they pay for themselves because they write tickets, and the money goes to whatever entity is usually the county, sometimes the city. So there is income to cover the cost of enforcement. We need to have this discussion with Officer Steve.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, because I think part of the problem is, if you're out there on the Beltway and you're running radar, and traffic's flowing at 70, 75 miles an hour, even though the speed limit's 60, but traffic flowing.
65.
Yeah. Then and you see some guy buzzing through at 90, and he's cutting in and out of traffic. Well, you've got to take that police car that's sitting on the side of the road at a dead stop.
That's a good point.
Get out
catch him
into that traffic.
Yeah.
And even if you got a coworker down the road a mile or something, a chase car or something like, he's got the same problem. Got to get out into that traffic flow.
I covered a accident yesterday on 59, the Southwest Freeway, right before the loop, an extremely busy area. Wrecks happen there all the time.
All the time.
And I kept looking in the backup for the police car. He was stuck in the backup trying to get up there. When he got up there, the wreck had cleared. So what a waste of police activity that was. But the other thing, motorcycle enforcement. Do you ever see any cops on a motorcycle?
Occasionally. I
Rarely.
see more, about the same amount as what you would see a regular patrol car. That I see them on the Beltway when I leave the office. There's one there constantly during the week.
A motorcycle?
No. A regular SUV constable or sheriff.
Yeah.
But then you go into some of the smaller neighborhoods, and I do see motorcycle cops on like West Belfort. They'll be parked on the side.
Last time I saw one in Beaumont area, he gave me a ticket. I don't know where he came from. And I mean, it was legit. I was speeding, but that was the last time I've seen one.
Well, my big pet peeve, especially in Houston, is the fact that I never see Houston motorcycle cops unless they're escorting something.
Yeah.
Heavy equipment or a funeral or something
Right,
like that.
right.
So where are they? What do they do during the day? Because I don't see them. In California, the CHIPS motorcycle patrol, dude, they're all over the place. Yeah. And they're writing tickets left and right, running radar. They're working it. But I don't ever see that with motorcycle cops in Houston.
I don't either, but to your point, or your earlier point about the policeman being stuck in the traffic. So if he had been on a motorcycle, he'd have to be careful, but he could have weaved around through the traffic much easier than an SUV can.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's...
I don't know.
If it's more... I'm sure it's more dangerous than traveling in a car, obviously, but...
But they chose that. I mean, it's not something that, hey, man, I want you to ride motorcycles this week. No. They own those motorcycles.
Right.
Yeah.
And they get special training, and they get a lot of experience. And, I mean, there's a lot that, you just can't go get on one and go.
Well, it's something to ask about in your neck of the woods, because I don't understand it. I'd love to go before city council or the police commissioner or something and say, where are the motorcycle cops?
I think we should. We'll talk to Stephen Woodard about see what he knows from a state level.
Also, they just announced 4 or 5 days ago that July was Traffic Safety Month. Now, they have to make special announcements to the public that we're going to enforce laws. They also have things, hey, don't go down this street next week because we're going to be watching traffic. Well, yeah, naturally you're not going to go down this street.
It used to be that for instance, HPD would actually publish where the speed traps were. Hey, look out for the speed traps over, this intersection, this section of roadway, whatever, every day. Then they stopped doing that.
And don't you think there's a lot of people that are on the road also that shouldn't be on the road.
Well, it's true, but to the publishing on where they're going to be, kind of like they did down at the beach this year. They spent weeks saying, we're going to crack down. You come out here. We're going to crack heads. We're going to do whatever we got to do.
Crack heads.
But the people didn't come. So a lot of that, I think, is we're going to be running radar at this intersection. It's going to cause people to be a little more careful there.
Well,
hopefully.
If you go into that intersection.
Well, right, and I would think that it would be intersections that they know they have a lot of problems with. It's the reason they're focusing on
school zones.
Yes.
Well, interesting thoughts. Anyway, let's look at some recalls, shall we? And, of course, there's always recalls. Oddly enough, I don't have a Ford recall this week.
What? Let's go. We're out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Instrument panel display failure, Genesis GV90, GV60, 23 to 25 model years. Head restraints may not lock on the 23 to 24 models of the Jeep Grand Cherokee and the Grand Cherokee L. Chrysler Pacifica 2024 to 25. Rear view camera image may not display. It's a recall. High voltage battery failure. Ouch, that would hurt.
Yeah.
BMW i4, i7, iX. 22 to 25 model years. Hyundai Ioniq 5. High voltage battery may catch fire. Run, Forrest.
Barbecue.
That could be a problem.
Yeah. I do see those on the freeway every once in a while.
Barbecues?
Yeah, oh yeah. Car fires. All right. So you boys got your pad and paper out ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to do this week's Guess the Sold Car Price. And the first one up is this 2-owner, all stock except for the wheels. 2-owner with 18,603 miles on it. A 1966 Oldsmobile Cutlass. How much do you think that car sold for on the Hemmings sold car?
22,000.
Mars?
17.
Do we have any other participants joining us today?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, it sold for 25.2. Not
Really?
bad.
Not
Mars?
bad at all.
Heitzman said 39,000. He came in a little late, but he got there.
Mars?
Sir.
You were looking for a car to ride the roads with, making it over here on Saturday mornings. Well, there you go.
No, Jeff wants it.
Here's Jeff's car. The next one up, a 1990 Cadillac Brougham.
Go, baby.
There you go, Jeff.
A
you know what?
90 Brougham
I'd
with
drive
wide
that.
whites
You
and
bet.
4 doors.
You bet.
This is a pillow going down the road.
You betcha.
How much did that sell for?
That went for 17.
17. I'm looking.
Come on, Mars.
22. I'm going to go 22. See, Mr. Heitzman says 35. He wants that car bad.
It sold for $10,500.
And you were scoffing at me.
I was. Well, I was trying to see what the big thing was on the grill.
It's
up
an
there.
emblem.
It's an
Cadillac
emblem.
emblem.
No,
But I
on,
thought-
on the
yeah, right
grill
there.
itself, yeah.
I thought it was some sort of special emblem.
Yeah,
or
Cadillacs are special. Own
Well,
one. Own one.
I
You'll
thought it
know.
was a special.
Next up is probably the most auctioned car in the world.
Oh, fender skirts
yeah.
and everything.
This was Craig Landry's grandmother's car, except it was a convertible, and he went to high school.
Fender skirts and Dagmars. Can't go wrong.
Exactly.
Yeehaw.
19
And whites.
1957 Chevrolet Bel Air sold for
32.
Mars.
Yeah, I'm going to go 38. I'm going to bump it up a little bit because they are,
Iconic.
yes, they are, and particularly one that looks like it's stock. Mr. Heitzman is, I guess, Googling it to see what he can come up with.
You can't Google it. That's no fun.
He's saying 23.
Well, it sold for 44.1.
Wow. Way off.
Next up, a 1985 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. It looks clean.
Still
It
in the
looks all
crate.
stock, all original, clean.
I'm sorry, what year again?
A 1985.
$9,000.
Don't forget that's got that wood paneling on the
Well,
side
I
of
know.
it.
It's a shipping crate.
That's deduction.
You can keep that while you. I'm gonna say 16.
Because of fog lights, right? Is that
Yeah,
what you had
yeah.
on there?
Heitzman says 23. Nope, excuse me, 27. My bad.
Well, he's closer than anybody else. It sold
really?
for 33.6.
What? Come on.
That's what they said. That wasn't there,
I
but
need a recount.
33.6. All right, next up. A 2001 BMW Z3. Now, let me just say this. They didn't build them for very long.
No.
In the car world, they just didn't. They didn't sell a lot of them. But that's a nice car. Did you ever get one?
No.
Did you ever drive one? Whew.
I had a girl that worked for me, or a direct report one time that had one, and she loved it. She said she would leave her husband before she'd leave that car.
There you go.
Oh, boy.
So the 2001 BMW Z3, what do
go
you think
first.
it sold for?
Yeah, just because of what it is, I'm going to say 25 for lack of anything.
Okay, I'll go 20.
Heitzman says 45.
27.
17,325.
Ow.
Yeah. I'm telling you, there's some pretty good prices on some of these things. Now here, if you're trying to save money on gas, this is not the car to get. But if you're just going to go back and forth to the grocery store or church, then this might be it. A 1999 Toyota Land Cruiser.
99 Land Cruiser.
'99 Land Cruiser.
14,000.
14.
That might be high though.
Mars?
Yeah, I'm going to say 12.
Okay. Anybody else?
No, Heitzman's still Googling it. No, he's saying 21.
This is Mr. Heitzman's car. Trade whatever he's driving in this week for this. $11,550. Of course, you got to pay that in the fuel tax alone, but whatever. That's a nice
Did
car.
they have a fuel tax on that one?
No.
Could be a good first car for a student too.
It could be, but boy, you would have to go to something local because the gas will kill you. All right, next up, a 19. Uh-oh.
Did I mess up?
I don't know. Well, that doesn't.
Oh, there it is. Sorry.
There you go. Okay. You're just trying to preview.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a
Trying to get ahead.
1983 Dodge Ram Charger. Not a very good picture of it, but it's clean. It's got, aftermarket wheels on it. It's got some smiley face fog lights on it.
Daylighters.
Yeah. So it's a resto mod, if you want to call it that. It's been somebody's truck for a long time.
15.
15. Mars? Are you Googling it over there?
No, I was answering a question from somebody on the internet, a new listener. Now, I would say 18.
Jeff?
21. He's at 21.
$8,700.
What?
That's why I selected to put that in the review.
That's
this
surprising.
week. Okay. Now the next one, Jeff, is a 1936 Buick 40.
Wow.
Yeah. This is what I call a gangster car. Any of the cars from the 30s.
It's not
Gangster
a bad color.
car.
Nice.
I kind of like the color,
Yeah.
but that would be fine for, a weekend thing.
Yeah, exactly.
See, it's got the cowl induction
Yeah.
up there. That's because it doesn't have air conditioning.
Yeah, it's got the butterfly air right
Yeah,
there.
that's right. And the cowl. So you open up the cowl it's a big push thing. You open it up, and it grabs some air right there underneath the front of the windshield.
Right.
It blows it out there.
It blows it into
34.
34. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Mars?
I'm going to say more like 48.
I was thinking in the 40s, but I'm going to go 34.
Heitzman says 33.
Okay, well, everybody's overbid on this one.
Really?
This car sold for $8,750.
You know what it is? It's because it's got that funky license plate holder on it. there.
That's a rag that they put over
with
the
a plate.
license plate. You can't fool me. All right, and the final one of the day is the 1936 Chevrolet Master.
No, the other one was a 41, wasn't it? This is
No, the other one was a 36.
36.
This is also a 36.
36, okay.
The other one was a Buick. This is a Chevy.
All right. Well, gee whiz. If the other one sold for
Well,
under
the other
10,
one's 87.5.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to
let's
go.
not forget that the Buick was a 4-door. This is a 2-door.
Yeah. Well, also still got the cowl air and all that little scoop. I'm going to go 17.
Okay, Mars?
Based on that other one, I'm going to go 24. Heitzman says 19.
Heitzman is spot on.
Yeah, good for you.
19,845. Thank you, Jeffrey. That's this week's Soul Car Roundup.
Very good. Cool
I've
stuff.
spent hours going through these cars. Hours.
You did a good job.
Thank you. You guys think I do nothing. No, I do next to nothing, but I don't do nothing.
Well, the problem, that's good because if you just do nothing, how do you know when you're done?
That's true. You're never done.
If you do next to nothing, you got a goal.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Coming up, we got the cruise in and events calendars and some stories making automotive news headlines this week. Stay with us on the award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show. We continue after this quick break.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in West Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas, or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Loopy Tortilla, he's pretty good. Apple or Android, InWheelTime podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give InWheelTime a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on InWheelTime. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
Hey, be sure and join us for our live show. It airs Saturdays 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. Thanks for joining us today. Jeff has the cruise-in and events calendars.
Here we go. Next Saturday, August 9th, car show at Grace. This is at the Grace Woodlands Church at I-45. It's at 24400 I-45 in Spring. Everyone that loves cars is welcome to come in there. Even if you don't, you can go look around. There's no entry fee. Cash prize of $200 will be awarded for the best muscle, best classic, and best exotic car. So go check it out. Receive one ticket for a chance to win $100. Pre-registered cars will receive 5 tickets. So there you go to win a $100. Next one, next Saturday again, is at Juicy's Hamburger Classic Truck and Motorcycle Car Show. This is in Tyler, Texas. So those of you who want to travel on up there or live in the area, there is a $20 entry fee. Over 85 awesome awards, discount off food, and much, much more. That is at 1300 South, Southwest Loop 323 in Tyler. Go on up there and check it out. Then we've got August 10th, which is the Sunday. This is Cars and Coffee hosted by Fearless Performance. It's up in Huntsville. It goes from 8 to 11, so it's a morning deal there. Going to be fairly nice weather, hopefully. Join those folks out there, car enthusiasts. You got Blue Willow Coffee out there serving it up. They welcome classic cruisers, newer sports cars, all kinds of stuff. Go out there, good gathering. Mimosas and Motors, monthly car show at brunch at Finley's. This is August 10th again, next Sunday, 9 a.m. to noon. It's at 410 West Main in Round Rock, Texas. Good little drive up there. Go get some mimosas at Finley's in Round Rock. So at 10 a.m., breakfast tacos, burritos, and mimosas. Here's a cool one. At the end of the month, everybody mark your calendars. This is Chick-fil-A. Found this on Facebook. Fast Cars and Freedom is back. Chick-fil-A in Magnolia, the 4th annual Fast Cars Freedom Show for Labor Day weekend. It's a high-octane celebration of horsepower and patriotism, from timeless classics like us to European beauties like us and everything in between. So it's big news. The thing about this is so it's got to be a Saturday because Chick-fil-A is not open on Sunday. So go on out there, check it out. There's more to come if you're on Facebook. Look for it. Chick-fil-A in Magnolia. It could be.
They just show up out there with nothing to eat.
Well, that wouldn't be good. You
could bring a hamburger bus or something.
You could. It could be a food truck in the Chick-fil-A parking lot. Go check it out. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Leave it to me to get us kicked out.
There you go.
And we haven't even got there yet.
Exactly. Ford Motor Company reported a $36 million second quarter net loss on higher recall costs and $800 million in import tariffs, which the automaker now believes will be a bigger burden this year than it previously projected. You think?
I'm not sure, but doesn't it stand to reason that if you have more recalls, it'll cost you more money to spend on recalls?
Here, let me think about that. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I just thought maybe I was missing something.
You're a genius.
Adjusted earnings before interest and taxes fell 22% to $2.1 billion. Revenue in the quarter rose 5% to a record $50.2 billion as U.S. sales improved, so you can have it recalled as soon as you get it home. Beyond tariffs, the automaker pinned the second quarter loss largely on special items, including a previously disclosed $570 million charge for a recall covering 700,000 utilities with potential fuel leaks.
Man.
Ford already set a full-year record recall, which is on pace to lead the industry in callbacks for the 4th time in 5 years. You know, they keep saying we're going to get a handle on this.
We're number one.
When is that going to take place? I just don't understand it.
As soon as we take care of all the recalls, it'll be fine.
That story's a little long. I know. I would do this story, but it's going to go longer than that. But bottom line is, Ohio dealership repossessed the woman's car, discovered a way to get it back, take its name. February 2024, Ms. McCreary went to Taylor Kia of Lima to purchase a vehicle, decided on a 22 Kia K5. Before leaving the dealership, McCreary signed several documents, including a retail buyer's order. Dealership's finance and insurance manager put her electronic signature on an arbitration agreement. Long story short, that what she did was to get back at them after they repossessed her car, is that she went and looked up their name and found out that they didn't renew their name with the county. So she said, okay, I'll buy that name. So she claimed the dealership's name. They own like 7 dealerships. So she reclaimed the name. Then they had to pay her to get the name back.
Yeah, that's a smart. She did her due diligence. That's pretty clever
nanny,
there.
Nanny, boo, boo.
And then, she should have auctioned. She should have put the dealerships up for sale.
She should have. I don't know if she could have done that.
Well, she wouldn't own the dealership, just the name.
All she'd have is the name. That's all right. She got the name.
Yeah. Take that off your building.
Please, it's mine now.
Oh, yeah. I don't want
all of that.
Take it off your building.
They had 5 dealerships, locations, and car companies, including a Cadillac dealership.
And then when they take it all down and make it look naked, then she's going to sell them back the name. That'd be cool. I would do that.
Hey, we'd love to hear from you. Just shoot us an email. The address is info@InWheelTime.com. We'll be right back.
You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. The award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show now reaches 5.3 million folks each year. Check us out on InWheelTime.com, the Odyssey radio app, YouTube, Facebook, and just about every other entertainment source out there, including our live broadcast every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show has informative automotive guest interviews, new car reviews, along with popular features including Jeff's Car Culture, the latest new cars, cruise-ins, and racing dates. It's InWheelTime.com. Join us.
Well, guess what? It's time to say bye-bye.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
That's all for this week's InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Be
Ciao.
sure and check us out online at InWheelTime.com. We're always looking for new, informative, and mind-bending automotive things to bring to our global audience. If you have an idea, event, or a road trip destination you'd like us to feature, let us know. Our email address is info@InWheelTime.com. Did you know we live stream and have a plethora of podcasts for your audio pleasure?
Nice.
We do. If you're looking for award-winning car talk, you can find the InWheelTime Car Talk Show 24/7 on the InWheelTime app. Headed to Aunt Mary's this summer? Grab a podcast from your favorite podcast provider, including the new SiriusXM podcast channel and the Odyssey radio app. We also video stream our live show every Saturday, 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. The InWheelTime Video Technical Director is we always need more Jeff Dziekan. The booking agent, video editor, people finder, and janitor, Mike Out of This World Mars, and Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Shout out to all of our global fans out there. Thank you for joining us. From all of us at InWheelTime, have a great week. We'll see you next week.
That's it for this podcast episode of the InWheelTime Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.